Welcome back to another Minisode of Phasma Jammies from me, Lee, the host of the show. I will be sharing my top 5 favourite episodes of 24 with an honourable mention to start with. My honourable mention is Joyce World from Doctor Who. Chewie Getwa is unstoppable at this point, and his performance under the Muppet layer, Stephen Moffat, is brilliant, and his emotional stuff is brilliant, and his Doctor can be manipulative. Also, I saw some stand-up performances from Nika Cole as Joy Armando and Stephanie Wally as Anita Ben. Both of them were brilliant, and I just enjoyed them, and they gave an emotional performance in those moments where they needed it, and I'll be talking about in the episode discussion. The COVID stuff, the Bethlehem ending, and $1,000 is doing well. I also love the Minnie Gibson cameo. It is beautiful. I love the Minnie Gibson cameo as well. It's nice to see Ruby, and of course talking to her mum who she's recently reunited with. It's just a moment that is memorable, and I can't wait to see Millie back as Ruby. In order of release, here is my top 5. Number 1, The Return from the Bad Batch, with a brilliant vocal performance from D. Bradley Baker. As usual, I love seeing the aftermath of Crosshair's return, and the toughness of him fitting back into his original squad and on the planet that changes loyalty, Barton 5. The arguments between him and Hunter are so important as they clash, plus Omega's worries also take a big part of the episode, which I love. I like seeing that survivor's guilt from her. I like the fact that Crosshair and Hunter start to trust each other again, and there starts to be a bit of friendship at the end. Loving Batcher as she is a legend. Like the snow worm threat as that creature is an absolute legend. I also like to finish off that with the classic, glad you heard me properly. Number 2, Rogue from Doctor Who. Shuri and Jonathan Groff's performance is what makes this episode stand out, and it's set in Britain style. This was absolutely brilliant, and I also think it was bonkers in a good way. Classic heartbreak with a same-sex kiss near the end when Rogue joked Vizla sacrificing himself. The cast duo being emotional and really feeling their FM is beautiful. This is one of Doctor's best historicals, in my opinion, and I reckon they can do more. Number 3, Death's Hand in Mind from Agatha All Along. An unusual pick for my top 5, as it's terror themed. This is a series that thrives on different themes. Pilot Pullman's performance as Lilia Calderu is a standout. This is as close to a Stephen Moffat episode in Doctor Who. Lilia flashes back through her life as it always to her winning the trial so her coven can be fun, but also she ends up sacrificing herself at the end to stop the Salem 7. Her sacrifice is one of those moments that has an emotional impact, and it's beautifully done as Lilia has that moment where she confronts them and says all those lines. It's just so beautiful. I want to add the turret scene because it's beautiful as it looks at each member of the coven, including Alice, and it reveals real widow as death in a chilling moment. All roads lead to me. Number 4, Follow Me, My Friend to Glory at the end from Agatha All Along. One of the most emotional stories of the year, with incredible acting from Calvin Hahn and Joe Locke and Sasha Zamata, and of course Aubrey Plaza. There is a lot of manipulation from Agatha, which is part of her characterization. One of the best moments in the episode is when Jennifer stands up to Agatha, which is a take on racism with a phenomenal performance from Sasha. Also, there's the woman versus woman fight at the end, and a sacrifice happens again. 3 sacrifices in 1 minute. So I don't know how, but they're so emotional. Agatha sacrifices herself to save Billy, and also because she was taking an uncalculated risk, which she says in the next episode. That causes her death when she kisses death. It's heartbreaking, and both of the ladies are in tears. Joe stands out in this episode a lot as he brings a new side to Billy, and that cliffhanger when he starts to realise that he made the witch's wrong. Finally, number 5, Can't Say I Remember, No Acting from Skunky. This consistent show has stand out in 2024, and it's this episode directed by the Daniels. Robert Timothy Smith steals the show as Neel. The children face the toughest challenge yet in a war zone on Akron. Neel shows heart to Hayna Strix and gives her hope for the future, and shows his tough side when he stands up to SM33. Fern gets upset for the first time, so shares a weakness, and that's very important. Phenomenal performance from guest star Haley from Leah's Hanger. I like that twist with SM movie. I like those continuous links to Atom. What is your favourite episode from 2024? And what is in your top 5? Comment down below or at 2022 on social media. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my favourite episodes of 2024, and I would love to also hear what your favourite ones as well. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next Minisode. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Subscribe to Phasma and Jarins and stay tuned for more podcasts. See ya!